Every athlete hopes they never have to see him, not because he's not a nice man, but because it usually means injury. For over 30 years, Dr. David Levy has maintained a first-class sports medicine practice in Hamilton. At some point, every major athlete who has come through the city has been treated by him.
I don't know how much Doc wants me to give him credit for this body that he kept together, but between him and Chris Puskas through the 8 years, he did a great job. I mean, not only was he our team doctor, but he was a fan of us. He was somebody that was a fan of the Ticats, that wanted us to go out there and perform well on the field. But even more than that, he was a friend of all the guys. You could talk to Doc about anything. Biggest thing he wanted us to do was get on the field and perform, and I think that was the biggest thing that I got from him as a player, is that Doc was looking out for our well-being first and foremost, but he wanted us to get out there and perform at the best we could.
For 35 years, Dr. Levy has been the team physician for the Ticats. He's been with the Toronto Rock since their inception and also resides on the medical staff for the Hamilton Bulldogs. He has treated thousands of athletes with compassion and sincerity.
People who are playing professional sports are paid to play in pain, but they're not paid to get injured. And so we have to make sure that they return to their sport when they are physically and emotionally and mentally ready to return to that sport, and that we minimize their chances of getting re-injured through rehabilitation, taping, bracing, and making sure they're prepared to return.
Many of the players that have worked with him know that his decisions are based on their best interest, and I think that's one of the big things that I learned from Doc. Even in the professional setting, you know, what's in the player's best interest is in the team's best interest, and I think a lot of organizations lose that. And Doc never once wavered from that. His decisions, again, were always in the player's best interest, and you know, that's what's in the team's best interest.
The silverware is going to Steeltown. The Tiger Cats are Grey Cup champions.
He has been part of Grey Cup victories, celebrated a Calder Cup and multiple lacrosse titles, but his greatest victory is being part of his wife's breast cancer Dragon boat team.
These women are incredible athletes. They've been through more than any of our football players or hockey players have been, and to them a little sprain or strain means nothing compared to what they've been through, and the trauma that their life has experienced by being diagnosed with breast cancer. So seeing these people put all that aside and become athletes, and on the water they are athletes, on the shore it's a support group, is just incredible to see.
Dr. Levy has spent an entire career helping others reach their athletic goals. He remains modest in his accomplishment and recognition.
Well, it's a thrill. It's humbling. It's something I never anticipated or expected, not being a player or a coach. So it's a terrific honor, and I truly treasure this moment.
The Hamilton Sports Hall of Fame welcomes Dr. David Levy.